Hello Luigi fans, and welcome to my new Super Luigi U playthrough of World 7, Meringue Clouds. Let's check it out. Okay, so we are getting to the final part of the game. This is the world right before Princess Peach's castle, and for some players out there, that might be the last section of the game that you see, but if you do collect all of the star coins throughout all of the stages, you will unlock Superstar Road, and that is an entirely new world with some final challenges and levels for you to go through. So I highly encourage you, if this is your first time and you aren't used to getting all the star coins in Mario games, to do that, since they tend to be not just the most difficult stages in the game, but they are also the most rewarding. So if you are familiar with Grandmaster Galaxy in Super Mario Galaxy 2, or any of those levels, that's the kind of stuff that you can look forward to in these games as well. So for this one, I like this a lot. That star coin right there that's hidden underneath the Ice Bro is probably the most tricky one, and I don't really see any sort of hint other than the fact that he's standing there and is surrounded by all those fuzzies. So that to me seems like the only hint that there might be something in there. And yeah, that one I did have to look up since I was going through the level and couldn't find anything, and so I finally had to take a look at one of the wiki guides for this game. So this will take you to the end, and you can just jump off him. I totally missed it, and I start making some mistakes here, and I'm like, forget it. Just get to the end. So that's the first stage. Moving on to the second one. This one is Wiggler Rodeo. And so this one I really like. So one part in here that is pretty key. So there's your first coin. And there's those chomps from Super Mario 64, most notably, in my opinion. Hopping along here, and then right here you unlock that invincibility star, and then what you want to do is get rid of the spike in the ground to make the chomp go left. So there you go. There's your hidden Luigi. Get the star, and now you can run across those. Get your second and then third star coin. And it looks like you can do that with a flying suit as well, but if you just have the invincibility, you can just blast through the level with very little problem. And that's something in these stages that I noticed. These really aren't too hard. It's almost like a bit of a break before you get to Superstar Road. This is really neat. I like the this level is super colorful, just the rainbow design. And the blocks, very reminiscent to me of Super Mario Bros. 3. So there you go, you can get your flying suit. 3 extra lives, always helpful. Jump in here. There's a pipe you go down. And this will get you to your second coin. So just grab that power block, throw it, and it'll drop. Just jump up here, and as far as I can tell, that lift doesn't really take you anywhere, so I'm not sure why that's there. Maybe if you mess up with the power block, who knows. And then here, this is also very key in that once you trigger that blue ring, do not hesitate in getting up here, because you need to jump over to the right and get through those 3 coins before it turns back into the blocks. Otherwise, you will miss that and have to go through the level again. And don't ask me what I was doing there, but just wanting to get to the end, I guess. Okay, moving on to the 4th stage, which is a tower, Stone Crush Tower. And here you will face Kamek. I guess that's how you say his name. So these stone lifts will take you up to your first star coin. It's right there, so very obvious. Grab some power-ups if you need it. Take care of this fire bro. Grab those coins if you want. Here, little secret area to get some coins, and then your second star coin will be over here on the left. So just kind of get past these guys. Be careful not to get crushed. Grab a mushroom if you need it. Take care of the fire bro over here and go up the pipe. So a little bit more of this classic Mario design with the force scrolling. And those pipes spit out the coins. That there's actually a level in NES Remix that was similar to that, where you, or Mario and Luigi, fight for the coins to level up or pass the level, and the first one to get 3 out of 5 wins. Alright. Hop through here. Collect coins if you want. And that fire bro right there, that's a hint, is you saw he threw the fireball to the right and it went right through the wall. So in here is where you will find your third and final star coin. Item on the right. There's always an item near a boss door in these side-scrolling Mario games. And then you deal with Kamek. And what he'll do is he'll create these platforms, and you just jump on him, and you have to hit him when he appears, and he'll only appear for, you know, a second or two, so you kind of have to be quick. And then eventually he'll do this attack that breaks all of the blocks and drops the enemies. Wow. So I took 2 hits there, and I'm like, man, I got all my star coins, and at this point I felt like, well, I'm probably gonna lose. But thankfully, I get him. So what you don't want to do is sit in those middle areas, because he can appear right on you like that. So these break. Just wait. Create more blocks. Hop on up. It's funny, those blocks almost have a PlayStation look to them, with the squares and triangles and circles. It's kind of funny. So wait for him to create those again. I think I got him twice already. Maybe not. Sorry these take so long. There's definitely faster ways to do this, but again, these were the first time that I'd beaten these levels. So there you go. 3 hits. Take him out. Don't have to deal with him. Or so you think. And now to the ghost house. And this ghost house, like most of them in this game, have an alternate exit. And this one's kind of cool, just because there are those blocks, or the question blocks, or the possessed question blocks that will try to hit you. And then there are also vanishing platforms that you have to watch out for. And so you can use the real question blocks to block those guys from hitting you. And it's a subtle touch, but I like the spin effects in this game. Like, you saw those question blocks, the way they spin, and they have the whirling animation around them. It's the same with Luigi. Like, when he does a spin in the air, he has those lines around him, and it's a very, very subtle effect, but it works really well. And again, that's something I truly enjoy about Nintendo games, is the craftsmanship that they put into their animation. You know, the music can sometimes be a little, you know, especially for these Mario games and the side-scrolling Mario games, the music can be just sort of there with some standout tracks. But, you know, say what you will about the new Super Mario Brothers aesthetic, but I don't think anyone can fault their animation. And I think it really just brings everything to life. You know, 60 frames per second, just very beautiful to look at. And it's something that I don't think you could do in 2D, not without a monumental effort, just to get it to look this smooth, this natural, and this full of character. And so right here, this is where the hidden exit is. So just go left instead of right, and you'll run into this door. Go in here, and this will take you to the other exit in the ghost house. And that's great right there, that Luigi's Mansion metal plate hanging in the air. That's another thing I really like about this game is all the little the Luigis that are hidden throughout the game. But also, when I thought about this more, at first I was like, maybe I don't like the fact that Nintendo charged $20 to $30 for what most people just say is DLC. But looking back at the other Luigi pieces of like maybe Super Mario Galaxy and Galaxy 2 and Super Mario 3D World, and when you think about it, the Luigi stuff it's there, and in Super Mario Galaxy 2's case was pretty cool because there were 3 additional star coins that you had to find in each level, and that was great. But you were playing through the same levels, and so the layouts were the same and everything, but here, they've totally redesigned everything. They've added new elements. You still need to get all the 3 star coins, and even though the world map and a lot of other elements are the same from New Super Mario Bros. U, what you get is basically a totally new experience and a new challenge. And in my opinion, apart from the aesthetic, the graphics and the music and everything, feels like a completely new game. And because of that, paying the $20 or so for it really comes across to me as a really good bargain. And so I will elaborate on that and talk more about it in my review. But I had very similar feelings about some other downloadable games that I've bought from the eShop, and I do feel the same way about this. I feel like this is one of the best deals in terms of single player and multiplayer DLC. There's just and the cool Luigi in the background. Sorry, but yeah, I just think it's a great game, and I've gotten already tons of play out of this. I'm getting close to the end, but the amount of time I've put into this, I think I've been playing this game now for about a week and a half, and that that's impressive for a platformer. A lot of them don't take that long, and you can finish many platformers in the span of a few hours. But this one, in order to get everything, will take you a good, I'm guessing, 15 hours or so. And again, just playing through it multiple times, if you're going for the best times, or you're doing no-hit runs, things of that nature, like many Mario games, then the replayability is almost endless. And so that's always something I've appreciated about this series. And so this level right here is the one that I think gave me the most trouble, just because those snake blocks, I sometimes just I get ahead of them, or I just lose track of where they are. And so yeah, that star coin is hidden in the cloud, and then just wall jump up here. You can also get a flying suit in this level that makes it a breeze to get through, but on that particular playthrough where I got all 3 of the star coins, I didn't. And as you saw, you can get through it. It just takes some rather specific timing on wall jumping and getting through those. And so here's the final, the castle stage, Ludwig. And he's one of my favorite bosses. I love his hair. So I like these. This level's cool. I like the design with that giant block, or the giant blocks that slide back and forth. And as you see up there is your second star coin, and you might think you have to beat the block before it comes back, but you can just jump up here and there's a hidden safe area. So just wait for the block to come back, and you can jump right on top of it, and then go back to the right. Yeah, so just nice touches. The clouds in the back. You're obviously very close to Peach's castle. Just Do a little wall jump there to get that third coin. So I like the consistency of the design, and yeah, this is really cool here. The swirling clouds, and I like the hills in the background, which feel very much like Yoshi's Island or Super Mario World. And so head on in here, and another very easy boss battle. But you know, if you get your timing off, he can take you out, and you can fall off the edges. So just kind of be mindful of your surroundings. Just jump on his head. Oh, see, I said it was easy, but I got hit. I'll do a couple back and forths. I think only 3, as opposed to Roy, who does 6. I'll jump up, and you can jump on his head right there, but I wanted to show one more attack cycle. And so when he comes down this time, he'll try to jump on you. So just stay above him, hit him, go back and forth 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Just jump on his head. And that's it for him. So that takes care of the castle stage. And now, before you get to Princess Peach's castle, you have one more airship level. And this one can be pretty challenging too, just because you're just moving on this this cloud, and you have to avoid not only the bob-ombs, but the giant Bowser claw. And so right here, lure it into punching those blocks, and you can get your first star coin. I don't have too much to say right here. I think there is a star coin up in these clouds. Yep, right there. But yeah, just be careful. not like that. Don't just walk into an enemy like I did. You can grab these star coins for a flying suit if you want. You don't really need it because you will get a couple opportunities in the next section to get another one. But that will let you get hit an additional time. And you can get extra coins under there where that cloud went just now. This will blast you onto the airship and to the battle with Bowser Jr. So this section is really short, but here's the third star coin and the hidden Luigi. Nice little piece of art in there. Drop all the coins from the sky. Grab them if you want. You can break these boxes over here, and that will give you another power-up if you need it. And right here, if you have the flying suit, you can actually jump up, do a little burst in the air, and land on him. But for this video, I just kind of throw a bomb at him, and I think I jump on his head once and then climb up his arms. So here, keep throwing bombs, and then he'll eventually punch the ground with one of his like that. And you can just jump up. Be careful. Don't try not to get hit by those. Like I did right there. Hit him. Thankfully, the blocks on the ground do regenerate, so you're rarely in danger of falling. Punch again. Get hit again, but hit him on the head 3 times and he's gone. And again, this will play a lengthy cutscene showing the ship crashing and the purple clouds around the castle going away. But I'm going to skip all that. But that right there will get you all of the star coins, and you should get the pop-up saying that you got everything in the Meringue Clouds. And so there you go with World 7, and we'll be moving on to 8, Peach's Castle next. Thanks for hanging out with me, and see you in the next video.